Major ethnic groups in Mindanao.
Presented by Samantha Alexi M. Cabres and Cassandra Faye P. Bernardo.
Did you know Mindanao is the most culturally diverse island in the Philippines, where people of different language, tribes, and race meet? A considerable number of Buddhist and Taoist temples in the indigenous tribes were known as Lumans people, which makes it more diverse. 70% of the population of Mindanao adhere to Christianity. The art and craft of Mindanao include their cultural attire, textile, type-tries, crafts, accessories, and body ornaments, which are a combination of designs from indigenous people that resides in the regions, and the colorful and rich influence from their indigenous belief system.
Badjao. Badjao or Badjao means man of the sea. This tribal group is known as the sea gypsies because they move with the wind and the tide on their small houseboat called vintas. They can be found in many coastal settlements and inhabit the waters and shores of the Solar Archipelago. Ang mga Badjao ay ang mga tao ng dagat nakatira sa bangkay-bahay or vintas, kilala sa pangingisda at buhay sa dagat.
Yakan, also spelled Yaikan, is an ethnic group living primarily on Basilan Island, but also on Sakol, Malanipa, and Tumalutab Islands, all of the southern tip of Zamboanga Peninsula. In the southern Philippines, they are among the Muslim peoples collective identified as Moro.
Ang mga Yakan ay galing Basilan, sikat sa makukulay na paghahabi ng tela, kabilang sa Moro Muslim groups. Bilaan. The Bilaan or Bilaan is a tribal community of southern Mindanao. The name of this indigenous group comes from the words Bla and An, meaning opponent people. The Bilaans in South Cotabato was renowned hunters and food gatherers. They hunted wild animals and were reaping grains, root crops, fruits, and herbs in the once vast open space of Cogonal land known as Colondatal, nowadays Coronadal City. Ang Bilaan ay mga taga South Cotabato, dating hunters and food gatherers kilala sa simpleng pamumuhay.
Maranao. Maranao means people of the lake, after their traditional territory in the area surrounding Lake Lanao in the Bukidnon, Lanao Plateau, which is some 2,200 feet above sea level. They are known as the largest Islamic group in the Philippines. The Maranao are widely distributed and play an important role in market trade.
Ang Maranao ay ang tao ng lawa, nakatira sa paligid ng Lake Lanao, kilala bilang malaking Islamic group at mahuhusay sa kalakalan.
Tiboli. The Tiboli or Tagabli to lowlanders is an Annamese ethnic group inhabiting highland areas in the southwestern Mindanao. Centering on the Lake Cebu is another of people names. Their immediate neighbors are the Manobo and Bilaan, other Annamese upland people with whom they are often in conflict.
Ang mga Tiboli ay ang mga taga-bundok sa Lake Cebu, sikat sa tinalak weaving na galing sa panaginip. Tausug. The Tausug are the numerically dominant group in the Solo archipelago of the southern Philippines. Aside from being known as the best gallant and ferocious freedom fighters of the world, the Tausug is famous for being the best pearl divers in the world. Fishing is done in offshore waters from motorized boats using bamboo traps, hook and line, and fishing nets. Ang mga tausog ay pinakamalaking grupo sa Sulu, kilala sa tapang at husay sa pearl diving at pangingisda.
Bagobo. The Bagobo constitute one of the largest group among the indigenous peoples of southern Mindanao. The Bagobo are considered the most colorful people of the Philippines, heavily embroidering their abaca clothing with beads and stitchwork. They also produce fine metal craft working in brass, bronze, and iron, and are known for their battle boxes.
Ang Bagobo ay makukulay na tao ng Mindanao, kilala sa damit na may borda, beadwork at metal craft.
It's question time.
First question. What is Mindanao known as in the Philippines? A. The Island of Gold. B. The Land of Promise. C. The Pearl of the Orient. D. The Island of Mystery. The correct answer is letter B. The Land of Promise. Second question. Why are the Badyo called sea gypsies? A. They travel by car along the coast. B. They move with the wind and tied on their small houseboat called vintas. C. They live in mountains and forests. Or D. They trade gold along the rivers. The correct answer is letter B. They move with the wind and tied on their small houseboats called vintas. Third question. Where do the Yakan primarily live? A. Lake Lanao. B. Basilan Island and nearby islands at the southern tip of Zamboanga Peninsula. C. South Cotabato. Or D. Archipelago. The correct answer is letter B. Basilan Island and nearby islands at the southern tip of Zamboanga Peninsula. Fourth question. What does the name Bilaan mean? A. People of the lake. B. Sea people. C. Opponent people. Or D. Colorful people. The correct answer is letter C. Opponent people. Fifth question. What are the Bagobo famous for? A. Pearl diving. B. Playing the kulintang. C. Building bows. Or D. Embroidering abaca clothing with beads and producing fine metal craft. The correct answer is letter D. Embroidering abaca clothing with beads and producing fine metal craft. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from us.